What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Um, I'm trying to stay persistent. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Oh, y'all, to my little like 8 supporters, my little 5 to 7 8 supporters, we need to find something to call y'all. Um, so I'm gonna make up a name early. So I'm gonna try to make one up when I really make it up there. Cause I ain't gonna be, I ain't gonna be having time. But today, we have another story time. Yes. Today we have another story time. And this story time will be about how I lost my V card. Yes, applause. The violence, applause. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And like, let me know what y'all want to hear next. Let me know what y'all want to see. Yeah, just let me know what y'all want to see and or hear next. And I got you. But today, it's going to be a story time about how I lost my V card. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ooh, my face is fat. And why do my do-rag look lopsided? Get it together. Use it not to embarrass me on Miley Cyrus and the internet. Yeah, get you together. So, we're going to backtrack all the way back to 2017. 2017. Where we at now, like 2025? That's like a while ago. But I'm gonna start from the very beginning. So me and the girl, we're gonna call her A. Me and A were very good friends. Like we were cool. We was like that type, like with the whole. We was real cool. And at the time, I was living up in Texas. I was in 7th grade. You know, that shouldn't have been on my. That wasn't even on my mind. It shouldn't have been on her mind because why you trying to be grown? Fast in your ass. Being fast. So, it was in 2017, and I was like, what was that? And I remember she was doing my hair. Cause she was like, oh, well, I want to try styling your hair. I got to start, I want to try your hair. What do I seen on Instagram, and I wanted to try to do it. So I was like, cool beans, why not? I needed my hair done anyway. I wasn't finna do it. I didn't feel like doing it. And it was just sitting there like an afro. So I like, why not? So like, around that same time, it was her brother's birthday. So the day she started on my hair, it was her brother's birthday. With the woo. So this camera look very lopsided. That's because it is. Let me fix that. But it was her brother's birthday. And she was throwing my hair. It was a lot of people there. And we sit in the garage, we just chilling, cool vibe, like a regular day, like a regular summer day. I'm talking about having water balloon fights, just enjoying the time. So she was like, asked her mom, give me and my sister spend the night. Me not thinking nothing of it, because this girl never asked me to spend the night. And she never asked, because she spent out of like, we never asked our parents did. We had a friendship where we seen each other, we text each other, you coming outside? Okay, yeah, I'm coming outside, okay. Meet me at the park, okay, I'll meet you at the park. We had that kind of type friendship. But we never had that, okay, well, I'm gonna spend the night at your house, you're gonna spend the night at my house, woo. So we planned a whole big movie night that night. We went and got snacks, sat and chilled, watched movies, and like a regular little night. Her mama and my older sister, they had went out that night. They went out that night, and I remember her mama coming home. Her mama coming home with the boy, and towed up. I can't say too much. They was towed up. But it was like, I don't know what cologne he had on, but that shit, it smelled good. It smelled very good. I want to say it was Dolce & Gabbana. I want to say it was some type of Dolce & Gabbana. But anyway, back on track. So, after that, they had one in their room, whatever. I sitting up talking. They talked us for a good 30 minutes. We just talk about some of everything. Y'all know how big people is. We can't stay on track with one subject. So we talk about some of everything. And hold on. I'm back. But where was I? We sat there for a long minute just talking about some of everything or whatever the case may be. And after a while they had went in their room, went and laid down. And so us being grown, we had snuck in there and like snuck some of their shots like out the kitchen. Her mom had like bottles lined up on her. Y'all know how the kitchens is, and they have like that little bar thing, like not the cabinets, so it's under the cabinets, but it's by like the sink or whatever. I don't know if y'all like seen houses with kitchens like that, but that's how her mama's kitchen was. And so we just doing that, chilling, taking little shots. I wasn't a drinker. I wasn't really a drinker. That was really wasn't my forte. Really wasn't my cup of tea. Really wasn't for me, honestly. That really wasn't for me. But I was like, well, might as well just stick in with the crowd and do it like that and do this and do that. Just having fun, because we ain't no party poops over here. It never gave party pooper. So after that, everybody lay down. My sister stepped on one couch. Me and her slept on one couch. Y'all, this might be the shortest story I ever told, because it's really not a lot of detail. So, mind you, this was my first time doing anything. I don't know about her. I don't think this was her first time. Because, don't worry about it. Y'all gonna remember, I don't think this was her first time. So, we lay down. I'm laying down scrolling on my phone. I'm scrolling on my phone. And I'm just chilling. I was scrolling down Instagram. I know in 2017, y'all had Dove Smash and stuff like that. Y'all didn't have TikTok then. And me, I wasn't no Dove Smasher. So what I'm do, scroll down Dove Smash. So I only had Instagram and Snap. I don't even think I had Snap. I don't think I got Snap until 2018. Yeah, I got Snapchat in 2018. And I don't even got no more. I had it from 2018 to 2019, and I deleted this shit because I was like, I don't know nobody be on here. And after I lost my streaks, I was like, I ain't no use to it. That's the only thing I had Snap for, was for streaks. But we laid down, and how we lay, like, her head on one end of the couch, my head on one end of the couch, and like her feet is like behind my head, and like I had my feet like, okay, so these my legs, and I had my feet like this because I was like, I want to put my feet like in her face. So I was like, this is, I mean, my feet didn't stink. The feet never gave stinking. I never gave dirty. Body very much clean, stay washed. It does. This jacket looks so big on me, but it's not, I promise. It does. So we just sitting up, scrolling down Instagram, and she like, you still up? I was like, yeah, I'm still up. She like, I can't go to sleep, I studying either. And I was tipsy from the shots. It's like she was just drunk. And she sat up, and she's like, you wanna go sit in the garage? I'm like, sure, why not? We go sit in the garage, ain't nothing else to do. So we had went and sat in the garage, and the garage, we just sat out there. Mind you, it's like 12, 1 o'clock at night. It felt good. The wind was blowing, it was so peaceful. Them 1 o'clock through 5 o'clock hours, like at night, those are the most calmest hours ever. The most calmest hours ever. So she was like, have you ever did anything with anybody? I was like, no, I haven't. She's like, you ever thought about it? I said, no, I haven't. I was like, my plan is to wait until high school, until I graduate, to do anything. Because how my mind was set up, I was focused on school. I was focused on getting out of school, going to college, getting a life for myself. But after 12th grade year, I knew college wasn't for me. I knew I wasn't going that 12th grade year because y'all lied. Y'all said 12th grade year was going to be that year. It was my 11th grade year and my 10th grade year and my 9th grade year. 12th grade year was harder than motherfucker. 12th grade year stressed me out. 12th grade year gave me gray hairs. 12th grade year gave me gray hairs. And the beard was just coming in. And I had gray beard strands. 12th grade year took me through that. 12th grade year had me looking rough. I don't know how y'all 12th grade year was, but mine was horrible. Beginning, it was horrible. But after a while, I stopped caring. And I just, as long as I was past, I didn't care about nothing else. Honestly. But anyway, this time I started talking, and I was like, no, I really haven't thought about that. I really don't be think about that. It was not really a significant thing in my brain. It wasn't really a significant thing in my mind. So she was like, oh, well, oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering. She was like, just giving me compliments. You're very good looking. I think very good looking. I think you look good. And I should have knew something then. Bombastic, side eye, criminal, offensive, side eye. Cause what are you talking about? What are you getting at? What are you trying to say? Why are you asking me this? Why are you being nosy? Why are you chiming into my life? Well, are you hungry? You should go get yourself something to eat then. Sabrina! Oh wait, Sabrina isn't here. I don't know why that thing came to my head. But clothe him, feed him, bathe him, they say. Well, what about me? She's now out. But anyway, okay, I gotta get back on track. I keep getting, But we sat outside and we just talked about some of everything. Like deep conversations that whole night. And by the time we looked up, it was like 2 in the morning. So we went back inside and we started playing the game. She had a PS. No, it was an Xbox. Once it was an Xbox One. And we started playing the game. I forget what game it is. We started playing the game, chilling. And then she starts to rub on me. I'm just thinking to myself, like, why is she rubbing my arm? Why is she touching my hand? And she started going for my no square. I'm like, I said, girl, what you doing? And I said, just like that, I said, what are you doing? You okay? I was like, huh? And I was like, girl, what you doing? What's the matter? And she's like, oh, nothing. I was like, okay, cool. And I delivered it. They kept playing the game. Me not thinking of nothing at the time. I wasn't thinking nothing of it at the time. Then, all of a sudden, she kisses me. That was my first kiss ever. My first kiss and everything, like, ever. And I was like, oh. Like that. Girl, I kissed the girl and I liked it. I like that. Am I witnessing a crime? I'm in my house, ain't got nothing to do with me. But she kissed me and I put that controller down. Cause girl, What you want to do? What are you trying to do? So I kissed her back. So we kissing for a good 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't know how long. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like she mostly taking the lead. And after that, she went down on you, boy. She went down on me. And I'm talking about pulling tricks out her sleeve. And I'm just sitting back like, I'm thinking to myself, this feels amazing. Wonderful, actually. I'm loving it. But I'm loving it. Like, I'm like, okay. Okay, girl, I'm into the head motion. I'm like, damn. Like, damn. You hungry, ain't it? So, after that, she asked me to go there. For one, I just knew I wasn't gonna like it because I don't know. I'm a real. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like it's okay. She went down on me. It's okay, but she had to go down on her. I was a little hesitant. I don't like stuff like that. I don't know. I don't explain it. So I went down on her and I was, I didn't know what I was doing. So I just went with the flow. Flick here, flick there, lick there, and I just, stuck my tongue in the cooter and, licked a little. I can't say it on here, huh? Licked a little bean pod. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Licked a little lean bean pod. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. And then I just put the wiener in the bun, and we was making hot dogs. Okay. So I'm just filling up her little hot pocket. I mean, she is just, yeah. And what made me say this wasn't her first time, because I'm not no pro. I wasn't no pro. I never did that before. But I'm thinking if it's your first time, it's not going right in. If it's not your first time, it's not gonna be like easy like that. It's not gonna be easy for me to just go in there and do that like that. But it was just so easy for me to just go in there and do that. And it was like it had grip, but it didn't have grip. And mine, she had a best friend. They was always together. So that was my first thought. Maybe they've been tearing this thing up. I'm talking about out the frame. But I was like, well, hey, everybody gotta get theirs and they gonna get it how they get it, and how they get it is how they get it. I'm not mad, not no hater. I don't care. Because it ain't me, it ain't my problem. Clock it. So I just, and she got on top and I slid it in. She got on top and she would get so phone. So about just like, dang, girl, you gonna break my manhood. Calm down. And it was all right. It was mid. I feel bad, but hey, I'm gonna keep it up. So we doing it, like on the floor, in front of the TV, downstairs. Anybody could have came and saw us. And then I picked up and I put on the couch. I remember when I put on the couch, I lay her on her back and put her legs on my shoulders, and with this, bounce down, going bounce down, hey, I just slid the bitch down. I'm talking about, I was just, so lonely, whoa. My baby got me struggling with emotion. So hey, then I'm just whoo. So after that, she had to throw on her stomach, back shots. No, I don't like back shots for her like that. But she got on her bag and, she wanted back shots. She was throwing a little, she was, little booties matter. She was throwing that little thing. I'm talking about just throwing it. Like, I sat back like this, with my hands on my head, and she just throwing it. And I was just looking down, and I was trying to look sexy. I ain't gonna lie, I was. So she thought I was finna skeet in her. Ooh, ooh, baby. This my first time, but I'm not no dummy. She was like, she was just basically telling me like, finish me. Girl, I wasn't even close to done. So we going, and then she like, come on, let's go to my room. Yeah, I went to her room. And this another reason I say this was not her first time. We go up there to her room, she like get on the bed, and like when she got on the bed, she laid there over her legs, and like she propped the mugs up, and she had her hands behind her knees, and she was like, "Come on." So I went back down on her. I air her again. Then I slid the stuffing in her pocket, baby. No, this sound like I nutted in her. I didn't skeet in her. But you gonna say I put the hot dog in the bun. So I'm going in, boom, 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 boom. And then she kept on saying, I'm finna finish. So I was like, okay, cool. So I kept going. So I kept going, and then I pulled out and I started fingering it. And she was like, put it back in. This is so awkward talking about it, because now I know people gonna see this and people gonna shut that dog up. Now I know people gonna see this and they gonna be listening to what I'm saying. And Lord have mercy. This is crazy business. But I pee and pod just, you know, up to it, you know. So got done doing that, put the hot dog back in the bun. Boom, 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 boom. So I don't know. That was my first time in some cooter. And I was just having a blast. I was just having a ball. Everything I seen on the pH, I brought it to life. I did that. Can't nobody say I didn't. I did that. I did the thing, okay? So I'm in there, boom, 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 boom. And she skidded all on me. Hated it. I wanted to cry. Because why didn't you tell me? I hated it. After the fact, I hated it. But during, I didn't hate it. During, I was like, lifestyle. But after it happened, I did not like that shit. I hurry up. So I'm still going. She done, still going. And her feet her toes got the curl. I'm like, you okay? Tell me if you need me to stop. Please. Because, please. I don't have time. I don't. So I was going. And, so she finished. And, got all on me. I didn't like that at all. And so, when I tell you I didn't like, it's like, I just felt so dirty. Once it got on me, I felt so dirty. I felt like, y'all know how it got them little creeks in that water get on you with a mouse head? I don't know why I thought about that when that just got on me, but I did. So, then, I was coming close to finishing, and she wrapped her legs around me. Baby, I told you, you even trap me. So, when I got close to getting done, handling my business, I'm not shooting up no clubs, I hurry up, boom, I pushed her forward, and I pushed my body back, and I finished on her stomach, because you're not finna, she's nasty. She walked off her stomach in her mouth. You're nasty. You're a slut. Can I say that on here? I can't. I might have to beat that one out. But you nasty, baby. Girl, you're nasty. I'm a very freaky girl. Get it from my mama. Ain't the Lotto song? Where has Lotto been? Lotto is fine. But anyway. Get it from my mama. After that, the next day, she finished my hair. And she just kept on rubbing, like she kept on thrusting against my back. I was like, baby, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. So she finished my hair and she asked if we want to spend the night again. I was like, you know what, sure, why not? And I was being managed, I was. And that second night, wait, everybody went to sleep, went under the cover, went to munching. I ain't gonna lie. I munched until she finished on my face. That's why my beard growing like that now. That's why I started growing my beard early. So I was down there eating tacos. Hot pockets. Pocket sockets. Your little pocketbook. I was eating pocketbooks. In 7th grade, just munching on pocketbooks. Then after that, rumors got out that her best friend was, ducking and fucking and ducking. I didn't care. As long as he got out about me. And if people got out about me, I still wouldn't care. But then all of a sudden, her brothers started not to like me. And I was like, well, I don't care. Then start catching feelings, but I turned it down because I said I didn't want to be in a relationship and I didn't want nobody, and I didn't want to do no relationships after I graduated. So I feel like being in a relationship was going to mess up my school life. And then plus, I didn't even like dating people my age in a way. I always like to date older people. Like, not old, but like, say for instance, for example, if like now, or say when I was like 17, I would have shot for somebody like 18, 19. When I was 18, like 19, 20, 21, 22, like if I was between like 18, 19, like I said, like 20s and up, 20 clubs and up. Say like, if I was 19, like, yeah, I don't really like to date people close to my age because y'all play too much. Or younger than me because y'all too childish. I love a mature motherfucker. I like mine mature. I like mine, with a little wisdom. I like my little season. If you know, you know. I like mine a little season. Them veterans in the game can teach you some things. But after that, like after we did all that, nobody never found out. Nobody never knew. I never opened my mouth. For real, for real. Well, I told my friends, like my best friend, them, they knew. My sister them knew. My brother them knew. That's all I told. I wonder how she's doing now. I wonder how her life going. I hope her life is great. I hope she's doing great. I hope she's succeeding in all the dreams she had. I hope that, life is treating her kind. But that is going to be the end of this story time. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. And until next time, remember, YOLO, you only live once. Make the best of life. And can't nobody live your life like you live it. And remember, be black, be excellent, be proud of who you are and what you do, no matter what that is. I don't care if you flipping burgers in a Burger King. You better flip them burgers like your life depend on it. But until then, until further ado, I will see y'all later. Clocking out.